Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Leo weekly money and career reading for February 29th to March 6th, 2022. All right, Leos, welcome to these money and career weekly readings, these Sunday readings, sort of like this Sunday vibe. Let's see what's in store for Leos for this week of the 29th to the 6th. Page of Swords. New vibe, a new energy, thinking differently. You have an idea. This is something you're starting. It's fresh, it's refreshing. Pages are about beginnings, like that curiosity, that energy we have when we have a new idea. What are you pushing forward, Leo? Oh, I like this. What are you pushing forward? This is a calmer time. This is a moment of where you can breathe a little bit after situations, after conflicts, after tricky times, right? This is a moment where you can bring back this career rhythm to a calmer moment and think upon these new ideas. What are you pushing forward this week? It's a calm time, a moment where you're sort of, yes, calm, yes, because you're disconnecting whatever the situation was, whatever the situation is, maybe in a job, maybe in a career, in a business, in a project, and take it as it resonates. You're disconnecting to whatever was, whatever. You can still be in that job, you can still be on that project, or but you have new coming in. You have this new idea that you want to develop, or this newfound energy for sure, and you're on a different wavelength. You're on a different way of thinking. You are wanting to innovate, and you have this you're curious and you're enthusiastic on this new thing, whatever it is. Comment down below, let me know what you're working on. But it's bringing back that bounce in your step this week. Good for you. And yes, you're on a reprieve, right? The star is about those calmer moments, finally finding balance and finding moments of serenity where you can clear your mind and think upon this new idea and disconnect. You're disconnecting from whatever that job was, that situation was, that professional situation was, the Four of Cups. You are not even listening to them. You're sort of retreating yourself. You're not interested. It's a complete disconnect, and you're bored with these people. You don't want to deal with them anymore. They are no interest to you, and you're embarking on your own new idea. And you're taking your time. And because you're in this moment of calm, probably after, a conflictual situation, take it as it resonates in your journey. But the Hangman is just there to say that, don't push on this new path. Whatever this situation is, maybe it's not working. Maybe it's not for you at this moment. Maybe it's the end of a path, the end of a cycle. I always say that we can be in an amazing job, a passionate job where we get along with our colleagues, and it's just a great environment, and you feel like you're right where you're supposed to be, fulfilled and really ambitious in your goals and developing your career. And then it ends. There is an end of the path, and it's not even always foreseen. It's not something that we always see coming. The universe sometimes has energies for us to shift, to change. And of course, we've all learned these lessons the past few years, but it seems that you, Leo, were in this situation where, you have a complete disconnect, disregard even almost, and just bored with whatever the situation is. You don't want to deal with it anymore. And but so that's okay. That's okay, because you have this new idea and you're starting a new energy and you're curious again and you're excited and you're enthusiastic. Good for you. And you're not forcing it. Don't force it. Just take a chance, take a moment to reassess and evaluate where you are, where you stand after this disconnect. And because it's a calmer moment, you're now entering a calmer zone where things are going to get easier, things are going to get better. These synchronicities are going to start to pop up and trickle in, right? So now take a moment to just how can I say this? See this new emerging thing that's coming, this new emerging project, opportunity, and take advantage of this moment, because that is when these energies are changing, and you're going to see this new opportunity pop up, right? So allow it to come in, give it space, give it time, give it space. Don't push. Just pause and surrender to whatever the situation is, even if you feel it's a little frustrating, even if you feel it's a little different. Take a moment, take a pause. It's okay. Things are coming in. You're connecting with new ways of thinking. You're connecting with new opportunities coming in, new ways of seeing. And so instead of resisting or insisting, just let go. And I think maybe you did that for a little while, and now you have this total disconnect and you don't want to deal with it anymore. So don't resist. If it's not for you, it's not for you. That's okay. That's okay, because you are transitioning into a different energy, a new way of thinking, a new vibe, right? Let's see if there's some more cards. New cards. I can't speak anymore. All right, let's see. It's new. Yes, just take your time and allow this new shift in career, shift in project to come in. Yes, so I'm not surprised. Seven of Swords, because whatever you went through, whatever this Four of Cups is all about, that you realized you didn't want to deal with these people anymore, or you no longer belonged in that career, project, job, business, take it as it resonates. It's that moment where we know that we're not in the right place. And it doesn't always mean someone did something wrong. It doesn't always mean that someone wronged someone. It just means that you know this is not for you, right? And the Star really invites you to take a moment after these challenges. Take a moment after realizing these, maybe you were just not on the same wavelength, and maybe you just discovered things that, you didn't agree with, or you discovered, people saying things behind your back, or didn't have your back, or maybe you discovered things you didn't want to discover, right? That is what it is. People getting away with things, and people maybe getting away with a way of working, and, and you doing all the job, and feeling like you were carrying all the weight, and you didn't want to deal with that anymore. That is possible, right? The Seven of Swords means a lot of things. It means people are getting away with things, people are sneaky, or you discovered that, you no longer were on that same path, and these people didn't have your back, right? It's that, it's people just not being honest and playing a game, you know, and so you discovered their game. That's okay, because you're moving on to something else, right? And so no matter what the challenge is, you know you are connected. You know you are in there in your own energy, in your own power. You are empowered to move forward in this Page of Swords, right? So you're entering this peaceful moment of calm energy and mental stability, right? You're aligning yourself and calming your mental. That is most important. And now you have much more of a in-depth understanding of both yourself and others, and you know where you stand. You know where you stand. Lessons learned. And now you're moving on to your own thing. Let's see what cards we have on this new Page of Swords. Let's see what this Page of Swords is. Don't force it though. Don't force it. Take your time. Take your time. Let it come from your soul path. I'm surprised we don't have the High Priestess, you know, following your intuition. Follow your gut feeling. Don't press on. It is entering a new job, career, coming in. You're entering a new zone. Let's see what this Page of Swords is all about. It is different. It is different. It's a different approach. Yes, there we go. We're just there you go. Ace of Swords. It's new. It's a new idea, and it's a new job, new idea, new way of doing things, new ways of making money. This is probably something you have never done before. You're trying new things. Good for you. You're entering a new idea zone. All right, so we have other cards that came out. Yes, the Moon. All right, so there we go. We have the Moon, revelations, seeing things that, you know, you discovered things, and also following your intuition. You knew things were going on. You knew this was not for you. Or no, I can't say you didn't know it was, you knew it wasn't for you. You just discovered, you know, there are these revelations on people, on situations, and that you no longer agree with, and that you no longer connect with. And that is, hence this disconnect. But it's time to take the time to enter this different zone and let this new idea come in. And it's right here. It's right here. I love this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. So it is a new idea, new innovative idea, and it's making it's bringing you definitely enthusiasm and, you know, creativity in this new endeavor, whatever it is. And you're pushing forward. You're building. You're building upon this. It's new, you're enthusiastic, you're curious, you're inspired to push forward. Take it easy. Take your time. You know that this situation sort of took you aback, right? And that you take your time to figure that out, and take your time to let go of those energies to push forward in this new innovative zone. Let's just put it that way. And yes, you have a complete understanding now. It's very clear for you. What's very clear here, you have this clarity on this new path, this clarity on what you want. You can express yourself clearly on what you want on this next step, what this next step is going to be this week. That is cool. That is very cool. And the Empress is there to say that. You understand what's going on. You clearly understand what's going on. You connect now with what belongs to you, what is necessary for you, and how you are pushing forward. Now, don't push. It's just that you see and understand what your path is all about and what you're building. It can be something artistic, all right? It can be the Empress is all about the intelligence and the understanding of a new night, of a new dynamic, clarity on a new dynamic, clarity on new creativity. You're creating something new. You're embarking on a new business or job where you are all about creating, building something new. What is it you're doing? What is it you're doing, Leo? Let me know. Comment down below what your project is, what your journey is, because it's very creative. And if it's not creative, I always go either ways with the Empress. Empress is understanding and having that true dynamic to push it forward, and the intelligence to know exactly with who to connect and how to make it work. But she's also empathy, listening, guiding, helping, beautiful person to share a dynamic with. So you can also be helping people, caring for people, social justice, being there, guiding people, guidance. I can't find my words. Being a teacher, being a counselor, someone there guiding people along the way. And if it's not that, it can be, an innovative project, something you're inventing, something you're innovating, something you're making, something you're putting out there. Right? A new, maybe it's a product and you're starting to sell it, and maybe it's you're designing something, maybe you're writing something. All right, let's see if there's another card or two that want to come out in this project. What is this project all about? There's a lot of cards here. Am I taking these? Okay. All right. Sometimes you just have to take them. All right, because there's a lot of information here in this week. This is a jam-packed week, Leo. So here we have the High Priestess. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I was waiting for her to come, because you push forward in your intuition, in your gut feeling. You knew you had to disconnect with this situation, but you also knew this idea was the good thing, was your right path, and you're going to push on this innovative project here that you're doing, whatever it is. And I think that you took the higher road in this situation here, and sort of empowered yourself to understand that you belonged somewhere else, that your path was somewhere else. That you were like bigger and bolder, right? And just much more ambition going on in your life than these petty arguments. And if it's not petty, you knew that your place was no longer there. Or right? If you're going through that now. Because you have the Knight of Swords, determined now to push forward, getting out of there, determined to push forward, building, ambitious, determined, making this happen. Careful don't go too fast, right? Just step by step, allow these energies to come in. Allow yourself to connect with this new job, this new idea, this new project. Give it a moment. Give it a moment, because you're now in a better space. You're moving into a better space, and you're calmer, you're more collected. So don't push, the horses before the buggy, or the buggy before the horse. I don't know. But yes, you know what I mean. Take your time. Take your time. But you're building. Yes, Leo, you are building. Definitely. This is you. You are empowered. You are creating. You're turning an idea into reality. You're a bold creator. You're a leader. You're a decision maker. So this doesn't scare you. But the only thing is, just take your time. Get out of this situation first before you can allow the universe to put yourself on that track to make things happen. And they are happening. You are excited. You're actually excited to work with different people, a different team, or, you know, and you're just celebrating. If it's not that, you're celebrating with, you know, with your friends, your family, that, you know, this is really something you're excited about. You're determined to push forward, and you're excited to build, and you're really working hard at this. The Queen of Wands is someone that masters her craft. She knows where she's going. She's bold. She believes, and she'll make it happen. She'll make it happen. She is a maker. She is a doer. She's not someone that follows. Leo, you don't follow, you lead. But this is something that you're on the right track to build this beautiful new project, whatever it is. And you're making it official. You're making this official. You're probably signing contracts, or, you know, getting loans, or, you know, networking and bringing things together. To, you might have to get lawyers to lawyer up, sign things, you know, contracts, or whatever it takes to make this project move forward. You're making this very official. And yes, moving forward, yeah, and you're expanding your life, you're expanding your horizons, you're expanding your way of working. This is with different people. This is in a different environment. Maybe you're moving to a different country. Maybe you're moving to a different city, or maybe it's just all around a different company. And it's bigger and bolder. You're taking on more responsibilities. Maybe you got a promotion. Maybe this is all about you with your innovative ideas, getting a promotion within a company, and, you know, making this official and signing these contracts. If it's not that, you're working an idea, but in a completely different expanding environment, much bolder, much bigger. Maybe it's worldwide. Maybe it's something you're taking from local to national, from national to international, right? It's something that you are opening up to the world. Maybe it's a product that you're taking from national to international, or local to national, right? Or it's you know, that a company where you were local and now you're working at international, or you're opening a business, you know, to international, something like that. But you are opening up to the world, opening up to different people, and you're dialoguing, you're negotiating with people outside your original zone. So whether it is, you know, a different country, or a different city, or a different type of community you're working with, you're expanding, bigger and bolder. Let's just put it that way. And it's making you happy. Not surprised, right? It's making you happy, and it's just bringing serenity to you and your family, bringing serenity, bringing the tension down, because I think that this situation here was difficult. It was hard to deal with, and you discovered that you had to, you know, shift in a bolder way. And it takes guts, it takes courage, but you got this, Leo. You got this, and this is pushing forward on a path that's going international, right? Whatever international means at this point, right? But good for you. Kudos to you. This is really, really good, Leo, this week. All right, let's see what messages we have here. One last message for the road on this beautiful new path. I like this. Whatever it is, you're determined, and it's new. I like that you're going on a different path with different people. I like that you're curious of the world and opening up to the different possibilities, and now, you know, really building upon this idea, product, job, business, whatever it is. Comment down below, let me know what it's all about. It seems pretty cool. All right, we pulled a lot of cards, so maybe there are no messages for the road. Any messages for the road on this Leo weekly money and career from February 29th to March 6th. Any last messages for the road? No? Okay. Yes, passionate. All right. So I'm going to read this both ways. The devil can be passion in your work, passion in this new project, in this new idea. This is something you really believe in and you're pushing, determined to, you know, you're all in. You're all in. This is what you wanted to do. This is what you're going to do, and you're passionate about it. Maybe you made it. Maybe you've waited a long time to actually start this. And I'm reading at the same time these toxic ties you had here and the situation here that was hard to get out of, that you discovered. You discovered things you didn't want to discover, and you just like dishonesty and people that didn't have your back, and you know that was rough. That was rough, and you're disappointed. You have regrets. You were pessimistic on that situation, and I think you probably might all still be in that, all well starting this new path or seeing it come in or feeling it come in, because you have the high priestess. You know this is coming in, or maybe you already worked on it a little bit. You have a little sign of it coming in, but let it come in. Let it come in. Don't force anything. Don't you know, not stumble. Don't force the energies. Just let them calmly come in, because there is calm after these disappointments and conflicts and obstacles. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Leos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your likes, your shares. Thank you for sharing your journeys along the way. Thank you for supporting this channel. You've been wonderful, especially on the weeklies, Leo. So I will continue these Sunday weeklies, Leo. So I will see you next Sunday. And if you've never watched any of my readings and you're just connecting now, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. That's very important. And if you enjoy these readings, there are monthly readings up, Leo. I think you're up. I think so. If not, coming very soon. Yes, I posted you this morning. Yes, so Leo monthly money and career is already up, so you can take a look at that. And I will see you next week for another money and career reading. See you next Sunday. Take care, Leo. Bye-bye.